For the dairy farmer, EasyFarm has the ability to keep track of certain data when you receive your milk check. EasyFarm will keep track of the advance check as well as the settlement check. First, we will begin the transaction by entering an advance check. Select the Deposit button and New. Let's assume we will be receiving an advance for the month of February in the amount of $5,000 from Cass Clay. The account we will use is Milk Sales. After you have entered the account, tab down to the Cost Center field and enter Dairy. Next, tab to the Save button and enter. A message window will appear prompting you to choose either Advance or Statement. We will select Advance. At this point, we are finished with this transaction. Since we selected Advance, the amount of the deposit is stored in the Milk Sales account as an advance. Now we will continue on with the milk statement. Click on Save to save the milk advance transaction, and then click on New to begin a new deposit transaction for the milk statement. We receive a check for $7,850 for our milk sales. The actual gross amount of the check is $8,000. And in adding the advance to the $8,000, our total milk sales for the month was $13,000. In depositing this settlement check, we are also going to expense a couple of deductions. We are going to expense $50 for dairy promotion and $100 for milk hauling. We will assume that the September settlement amount is $7,850 from Cass Clay. When you get to the amount at the bottom of the screen, we are going to fill this in with $13,000. Why $13,000, you ask? This is the total amount of the sale. We are going to expense the $150 in deductions as well as take out the $5,000 advance. Once you fill in the $13,000, go down to the Cost Center field and then select the Save button. You will see the same message window as before, asking if this is an advance or a statement. This time we will select the Statement option. Here you can keep track of information such as ticket number, protein, butterfat, solids, somatic cell count, other, bacteria, pounds of milk, volume and pickup premium, producer price differential, and unit price. When you get to the gross amount, notice it is already filled in with the milk sales of $13,000 for the month, which will include the advance. You will see the $5,000 advance shown in the Advances cell. This will give us a net income of $8,000 for the settlement check. Now select the Save button. We will come back to the deposit screen. Notice the remaining amount is now $150. Now select the Add button and expense the next two entries. $50 to miscellaneous dairy expense and $100 to milk hauling. Having done both the advance milk check and the settlement check, you can see the flexibility and capabilities that EasyFarm has to offer.